I've been trading for the past 7 to 8 years. My losses was the tuition fee I paid for the lesson I learned, and I learned the hard way. Game changer came during Corona. The thing is that you don't have to make noise, the result will speak for you. Focus on building yourself, and the result will speak. That's the main thing. If you have the money, you lack the knowledge, the money is wasted.
That's the
You
fact.
understand? So the knowledge comes first. You have to learn before you earn. Yo, my students are doing extremely well. That one, man,
That was mad.
that one, they make money. That I like get money fast. Last week,
Your
one guy
students.
we did class here from $700 to $6,000. When I see my student outside, I know my students because of their level of risk management and trading psychology. They don't gamble, and here we don't treat them live accounts. Right on. One of my biggest motivator is real growth. Don't say you just come up from nowhere on a flash words. So those are people I call mentors, people that they are transparent with their accounts. They make money and lose money and show to the public. But you're not going to tell me, say, they mark up 100x leverage, they make money. Go to the whole of this crypto industry. Because I'm the only one showing my portfolio as I show the account where they take trade.
Me too, you're the only one I know.
All of them are percent they show. So, Puto, I don't turn out to so they make 1,000%. How much is the account? How much did you use to enter that trade? I invested $40 on a trade. It was a swing trade. And when in class, when I checked the sub account, I was able to grow that money to.
Before you study crypto trading, what motivates you by then?
That's a no more.
Yeah. Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. On today's episode, I'm here with the CEO Spice in Crypto Trading Academy. So, CEO, good morning, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Fine,
So today I've come to ask you some simple questions whereby a lot of people have been asking me to go to Spice Trading Academy so that they want to know more about you. Okay, so first of all, I want to know in brief details about you.
Okay, Spice, the CEO and founder of Spice and Crypto Academy. I've been trading for the past 7 to 8 years now. 7 to 8 years now.
That was since 2017, 18?
Yes, approximately, because I think I was in secondary school when I started trading.
Okay.
Yes, but I didn't take it as serious.
By then?
Yes, that time.
So by then, are you already into some online stocks or you just got into the crypto trading?
Yes, I started with online games. Then started online.
Started with some online games.
Yes.
By then.
I was looking for money online too, but crypto related is nice.
So
working
how
with
do
crypto
you,
projects.
okay, crypto project. How do you know about crypto trading?
Yeah, I got to know about futures trading, particularly through a friend on his status. Then I started doing it on my own. So I learned the hard way. I never had any mentor.
So that your friend, that was your mentor. You go, I guess, another mentor.
He was just posting on the status, and I asked him that, "Alpha guy, can you teach me this thing?" But I understand he's busy, so he never had time to put me through. Which I clearly understand he's also busy. So I had to go back decks and learn it on my own. Which I wish I had a mentor to put me through. I wouldn't have learned the hard way.
Okay, so that's mean he doesn't have a mentor.
Yeah, I don't have a mentor.
You don't have a mentor.
Yes, but I have people I look up to, but contact in how to guide me.
So how did you learn everything without a mentor?
Yeah, when the more time you spend on something, the more you tend to understand it. You understand? So the time you invest will definitely print out results for you. It might take a very long period of time. Unlike having somebody to guide. Now, let's say I come and meet you and I say, "Alpha bro, please guide me on how to trade. You tell me what needed to be done and what I shouldn't do, right? Then I'll go straight to the point. Unlike me finding it myself. So I'll have to learn from the experience, which I believe my losses was the tuition fee I paid for the lesson I learned, and I learned the hard way."
So that's very good. That's when you learned the hard way.
Yeah,
You face a lot of
I
challenges.
face a lot of challenges.
So, like, as in short, can you tell us some
Okay,
what of challenges you faced?
I lost money during the process of learning, and I made money. But the one that pained me the most was the money I worked for a whole 1 year. That's 365 days of working, and I found it that's 1 million. I found it inside my account, and I blew the money under 15 minutes. Then I didn't understand what risk management was
The money you work
for 1 year.
1 year,
1 year
you blow it
under 15 minutes.
under 15 minutes. Oh. So that was the first challenge.
That was the first. Okay, let me say that was the game changer, because after that loss, I went back and I spent another 1 year practicing. Then that's when I understood that my main problem was risk management and trading psychology. I was always eager to cut my winning trades, you understand, and always expand my losses. In the sense that if I'm continually losing 30%, if it's approaching 30%, I'll expand my stop loss. But when it's moving my profits, if I was targeting 50%, if I get 5%, I'll collect it. You understand? So after that 1 year process, I had to understand how the game worked. Then I funded my account $300 and I flipped it to $5,000 on that one.
Did you engage yourself with some YouTube stuff or friends?
Yes, the problem with YouTube is that you just be learning randomly. You understand? No step by step guide. But if you have a mentor, you start from scratch, step by step, take it one step at a time, you understand? Which it speed up your learning process. But if you're learning on your own through YouTube, you will learn this strategy today, you will learn that strategy tomorrow. You just be scattering everything. Understand? But if you have a mentor to guide you, even after studying his whole strategy, with the knowledge, you can develop your whole strategy. I told them, I said, the fact that I'm very good with risk management and that's proven consistency in my account, that doesn't mean you should stick to my level of risk management. Your psychology might be different from mine. I don't go above 5x leverage. So you might say, okay, 10x leverage is okay for. So you just find what works for you and perfect it.
So don't do more than that.
Yeah, I don't. No, sometimes I gamble, but I gamble meaningfully, and those opportunity comes once in a while. You understand? Okay, now we traded BTC from $64,000. We did the analysis 1 month before.
That was last year.
Yes, $64,000. We grew BTC to 100 and it goes exit at 108. BTC hit 105 and started retracing. Then we exited at $105,000. So that money for BTC from $64,000 to $105,000. I used to buy my third car.
That was the first car or the second one?
The third car.
The third one, that's the Mercedes?
Yes, there are two Benz.
Okay, you have two Benz.
There's the second one and the third one is there.
So as in you have 4 cars.
Yeah.
4 cars. So I didn't mistaken. I see it in social media.
Yeah.
You have 4 cars, and
There's
all those cars.
I bought one for her.
One on the road.
I bought one for her.
For
my mother.
Your madam. So you are married.
No, I'm not married.
You are single.
So we married.
Okay. So all those cars are some part of achievement you got from trading.
Yes, they're from the market. Because you have to study the game. You know, over and if you lack the knowledge, your losses will be as profits to me. You understand? Because the market is give and take. Like from those that lack the experience, that lack the knowledge.
That's me when I lose.
When you lose money
You take
and I make profit, your loss coming to me.
That might SF.
It's coming
to profit level. That's how you do it. It's like, yeah, okay.
So you collect from the less experience.
So that's very good. So what about talking about the like challenge to face there? When you started futures trading, are you in school by then?
Yes, I was in school.
You was in school. How did you manage the crypto trading and
let me say the game changer came during Corona.
That's 2020.
That's when the main game changer came. I've been making back-to-back profits. You understand? But that was when I decided to say, okay, this is what I want to do full time.
That was Golden Strike?
Yes. That's when I decided, okay, this is what I want to do full time. I've been teaching people, I've been flipping accounts, but that was that particular time I decided that this is what I want to do full time. And I spent the whole of that Corona and that strike at home without going anywhere, trading back to back.
Trading back to back. That was in 2010. So you started like mentorship.
Yes.
Since on 2020.
No, it's been long. I started my mentorship. I didn't take it serious. At least now we've trained over 9,000 students. Both physical and online.
Both physical and online. So you started it online.
Yeah, we started online.
Then later,
we started here, but here was not that developed there.
okay, which year?
So you guys, I think believe most people just know about this place this year, last year. But this place, I think we'll be here for over 4-5 years now.
4 to 5 years.
5 years.
Even myself, I don't know about this
We've been here
place.
for like 5
And I
years.
studied in here,
Yes.
maybe Zaria.
Then,
But I never know about this place.
just like, okay, you meet me, then I'll fix an appointment, come and do this. You know, the thing is that you don't have to make noise, the result will speak for you. Focus on building yourself, and the result will speak. That's the main thing.
Okay, so tell us about some of your students' achievements.
Yo, my students are doing extremely well. That one, man,
That was mad.
that one, they make money die.
Ah. Maybe some of them make money fast.
Oh, I'm 12 million years. I said, some of them get money fast.
Oh,
You know that it's two different things. You have the knowledge, they have the money. You understand? The money is useless without the knowledge. So when they acquire the knowledge, it leverage the account. That's the big thing. Because if you have the money, you lack the knowledge, the money is wasted.
That's the
You
fact.
understand? So the knowledge comes first. You have to learn before you earn. So
time to time you'll be receiving
Yes.
some from students, some
almost I
screenshotting.
didn't receive the
Boss, I don't buy car, I don't buy land, I don't buy mansion.
even last week.
I don't buy private
Even last
jet.
week, one bought a car.
Last week. Your
One bought a car.
students.
We did class here. From $700 to $6,000.
$700 to $6,000. I think $6,000 is almost, I can say, 1 million, 10, 11 million
That's
naira.
around that rich. Dollar is 1.6 now, right?
1.6 now, around 11 million.
But it didn't grow it overnight. When I see my students outside, I know my students because of their level of risk management and trading psychology. They don't gamble.
So that was your most part.
At least, let me
your
say,
students' risk management.
yes, risk management, trading psychology. When I just see my students, I know they because their risk management level is on a
As in,
different level.
it's very easy for a student to study technical analysis and fundamental analysis.
Yes.
But it has to master the risk management and
You understand?
psychology.
The thing about this thing is that you have to be determined. If you pay for yourself school fees, mean you're serious. You know, right?
Yeah, I know.
If you pay school fees for yourself, mean you're serious. So if you pay that school fees, you just get that mindset, say you will learn. You understand? So when you put that mind, you will learn it. Then even after teaching, you have to go back and master what you've been taught. At least 1 month, they put in big funds. And here we don't treat them live accounts right on the
You don't trade them.
don't treat them.
So how do they used to practice the
You
trade?
fund your account a minimum of $5 or $10. Because the way you react to this live account is different from the way you react to the demo account. You can't actually forget. Well, live accounts are money.
I never know they
No, don't treat them.
in school, a trading academy,
Don't treat them.
they don't trade them.
No, don't treat them.
It's time
Demon can't pass your psychology.
Ah,
Can't pass your psychology.
talking about the mentor, say you don't have a mentor. You work all the far through yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, as in most of the time you find out that even if a trader doesn't have a mentor, you can have someone that motivates him either in social media, as in like a godfather or someone. Who is your motivator there?
The thing is that I watch other traders' lifestyle. I watch how they do things. You understand? I get motivated by what they do.
They impress you.
I think the person one of my biggest motivator is trader Spin. This is South Africa. Then the second one is this is an Happy boy.
Happy for it.
Yes, the guy looks like Happy. I've forgotten his name.
Why did he resign?
Yeah?
As in,
He's in Lagos too. He works with Happy now. It looks like Happy. So the reason why I said those guys are my
is he a YouTuber?
yes, he's a
Like I know
YouTuber.
the guy.
Yeah,
He looks like Happy.
yeah, he does video with his girlfriend.
Recently, I think last year he bought a car.
Yes, GC.
DC.
Yeah,
I know the guy. I know the guy.
The reason why I say these guys are my motivator, my like a mentor to me is that they started from the scratch. They didn't just come out from nowhere and started flashing wealth. You understand? I know when this guy started from one room. You understand? If you check the guy YouTube, you know when he started from one
I've
room.
been following him.
Yeah. If you check Trader Spin started from one room with his friend.
I was
And
also
that's what called really growth. Let me say you just come up from nowhere on the flash wealth. So those are people I call mentors, people that they are transparent with their accounts. They make money and lose money and show to the public. But you're not going to tell me, say, they mark up 100x leverage, they make money.
Like, as
You
you
don't make
don't
money
believe
every
in
day.
that.
I don't believe in that.
You
So means
starting
now go to the whole of this crypto industry. All those traders making 1,000%. Let them show you the account. I can say I'm the only one showing my portfolio as I show the account where they take trade.
Me too, you're the only one I know.
All of them are percent they show. So Puto, I don't turn out trousers. So
I don't,
when they start they show percent, when they show how much did they use, so they make 1,000%. How much is the account? How much did you use to enter that trade?
Why do they used to hide it?
I don't know. Even though you use $100, you get 1,000%. You know how much is that? Show your students, show people around you how much you're making. Not every day you tax 1,000%, 1,000%. How much is it?
That will prove that you are.
That will prove you're making money. If I make 100%, I might not trade for 2 months again. If I make 100%, I might not trade 2 months.
Why?
Because it's enough to keep me going. You understand? So the game is that show people how much you're making, not the percentage. You can easily make percent with $1. Right? So that's the thing.
Like, talking about the guy that looks exactly like Hype.
Yes.
But I used to see his social media and you don't follow like their lifestyle. Why? Is it because he's not rich yet?
The thing is, everybody, those that start from a humble beginning know where they are headed. So, you understand? And those that know how they suffer to make the money, go spend it anyhow. You understand? So he's making legit money. He's trading to make the wealth.
It's not making small.
It's not making, even though you make $10,000 today, the $10,000 is already gone because the mindset is to is to build the account and make sure people around you are comfortable, not to deceive people online with unnecessary words. You understand?
So those guys are your motivators.
Yes.
But talking about
because they make the money from a humble background.
You don't get motivated by the people.
I don't get motivated by all those things.
Fund their $100,000
Humble beginning.
Speaking about the motivation before you start the crypto trading, what motivates you by then?
That's no one.
Like as in hunger.
Because the reason why you're working is to make money and have a good life. You understand? If you have all what you need, you won't work. You understand? If everybody is rich, nobody will work. You understand? So the reason why I started trading, before I even dive into trading, I was doing other online business, crypto related. Okay. So I dive into trading to leverage.
Buying some coins.
Yes, I started. I did P2P. Yeah, I did P2P too. You understand? So the reason why I dive into trading.
You didn't get into airdrops?
I did airdrop too. Yes, I did airdrop too. But my level of airdrop is different.
As in different how?
There's a different game with that. Not this one they did.
Pop.
You know, the truth is that you have to put money to make money. Anything free, they will rate now rubbish. You understand? So the when I started I started from a humble beginning. You understand? So I don't easily get deceived by the amount of wealth I see people flashing online. Because somebody can be flashing $10,000 and he's on a debt of like $70,000. Can I blow students 15,000? How much? $15,000, right?
Like, is it? I think
$15,000.
I think is it $50,000? If I didn't mistake it,
yes.
I saw it there about last week in Twitter.
If he has money based on the level of wealth to share online, what would he do with $15,000?
That is not.
You don't do anything with it now. You understand?
So as
don't be deceived about
most of the social media influencers, most of them they are living fake life.
They are living fake life.
So social media life differ from
the reality.
Physical life. Okay. So talking about your biggest achievement so far in this industry.
I've made bigger achievements. You understand? But
the biggest one.
Yes, yeah, I've made bigger achievements. That's why I'm coming to. I've made bigger achievements, but the one I would say is the biggest achievement for me is not by the account size. You understand? It's by the level of discipline I put into it to get that money. Because when I blew that $1 million, then I disciplined myself for 1 year, came back with $300.
And money?
Yes. Came back with $300 after 1 year. And I was able to grow it to $5,000 in 1 month. So I've made bigger funds after then, but I'll say that's my biggest achievement because of there was no money. I had to squeeze in and work hard to fund that account. Now I can easily fund the account and I'll go into something reasonable, which I don't go feel. Okay, you guys were in class when I invested $40 on a trade. It was a swing trade. And when in class, when I checked the sub account, I was able to grow that money to, I think, three something. When I placed withdrawal, it was 500 and how much? 503 $503,000.
From
503,000, yeah.
from $40.
From $40.
That's me. Are you a swinger?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
very
just
dynamic.
practice.
As a trader, you're not supposed to be focused on one
You
channel.
can be a day trader, a swinger, a scalper.
You're supposed to be dynamic. Anyhow the market hits you, go defend yourself. Understand? So I'm a day trader, I'm a swing trader, I'm a scalper. Whatever way I do myself. I
Talking
defend
about the
myself.
strategy.
Yeah.
What do you trade as in your strategy?
Yeah. I'm also dynamic. Anyway, you jam me, I read.
Day three or dynamic?
I'm a price action trader. I'm an SNC trader.
Falcon?
No, I don't trade
You don't trade
Falcon.
Falcon.
I trade, yeah, and I'm good at top-down analysis.
As in, you deal with this kind of like BOS, change of character,
Yes. Yeah.
Fibonacci,
Yes.
and the rest.
Fair value gap. And the
Fair
rest.
value gap.
Yeah.
Which is fair value gap is with ICT.
Yes.
As in
And
ICT or SMC.
SMC.
And the two OB. That's other block. Okay.
You can see clearly. You can see them. Other block. Major low, major high.
That's what you trade. I mean, you used to do with their trend line.
Yeah, with the trend line, that is price action.
Do trend line strategy.
And however that is the battle of pause.
That's a nice analysis.
Now you can give somebody that has 1 million naira this chart. You just enter rubbish and blend. Or you give somebody that has the knowledge this chart.
If he has $10
and
he can raise it to that 10 million.
Right to that $10.
While the person that has the 10 million naira without the knowledge can just buy it in just a minute.
So knowledge comes first.
So talking about the advice, what advice do you have for the beginners? That's our coming traders.
The only advice I can give beginner traders now is that no matter what you want to do, make sure you're not doing it blindly. Make sure you apply the right knowledge first. Get somebody to guide. You understand? The knowledge comes first. Knowledge comes first. And again, don't be deceived by what you see online. Because what you see online can tamper with your mindset. You feel like you're not doing it right.
Can even destroy you.
Yes, you feel like you're not doing it right. And you want to easily or speed up the process. You know, forgetting that slowly is the fastest way to get to your destination. I started with Forex.
If you started with Forex, then you switch back to the crypto.
Yeah, I was doing Forex, I was doing crypto.
Okay, you messed budget too.
I was doing Forex, I was doing
crypto. You are dynamic also there.
I was doing Forex, I was doing crypto, but I decided to focus more on crypto. Because most of my activities is crypto related. So I decided to give crypto full-time attention.
So thank you very much, sir, for giving us your time. Thank you very much, sir. So we have come to the
end. In order to thank them for coming around, because people, you can't do everything alone. You understand? You need people around you to take you to where you're heading to. No matter how big you are, you need somebody to put you out there. Okay? So for this platform you created for me, I will say thank you personally.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Welcome, sir.